Good afternoon and welcome to my channel, Soul Colors. My name is Angel and I am a Reiki Master, Intuitive Healer, and Holistic Life Coach. Today we are going to be discussing an herb by the name of lemon balm, or otherwise known as Melissa. So let's get started. Let's do a disclaimer first. I am not a medical physician. These videos are just for educational purposes only, and if you have thyroid, diabetes, or pregnant or nursing, please consult your physician or healthcare provider before you start any kind of herbal regimen. Okay, so as we look at this plant, it is in the mint family, and the stems are alternate. It has these little bitty tiny kind of trumpet blooms on them. They can sometimes be white or have a tinge of pink as well, and the bloom dropped down into the water. So let me see if I can get it up to the camera to where you guys can see it. It's like a little bitty trumpet kind of flower. It smells so good. It gives you that kind of lemony smell when crushed. This plant has been used for many ages for all kinds of things because of its antimicrobial properties. In the Middle Ages, it was used for digestion, menstrual cramps. It was used for sedative properties before going into surgery. It was said to be used for hysteria. In this day and time, on the sustainable part of it, a lot of people use it for anxiety, depression. They use it for menstrual cramps. It can be used for premenopausal issues. It can be used for menopausal issues, those hot flashes, those mood swings, those just not feeling well in your body. It is a very good cooling herb. It is also said to be associated to Jupiter and the Cancer, but it is also said to be associated to help when Mars is transitioning in certain aspects of our chart. It helps cool down the energy so we're not so hot-headed. It can be used and made into a furniture polish. It can be dried. That's my recommendation if you choose to use it, because if we use whole bright herbs, it doesn't allow all of the properties to come out and mellow and marry together like it's supposed to. So if you allow it to dry and just crush up and place in a little container, it can be made into a hot tea. If you're having issues throughout your day and you come home and you make a cup of hot tea, it can calm you. Here in the South, it's really hot right now, so I make it into a cold tea and I sip it throughout my day. I don't happen to have any right now. I'm drinking just straight water, but it's good to keep that energy level throughout the day. Understand your dosage, because it is sedative and calming properties. It helps with digestion. It helps with detoxing the liver. It helps with detoxing the intestines. It helps with just total cell regeneration. It can be made into a hair tonic to help with dandruff. It can help with hair growth and just the free radicals that we deal with on a daily basis with our hair. It can just make it totally healthy and just glowing. It can be used as an antifungus to treat athlete's foot. It can be used on the skin for psoriasis, eczema, bug bites. I make it into a spray during the summertime as well. I crush it and place it with some witch hazel and a couple of other herbs, and place it all together, and it will keep mosquitoes and different bugs that fly around us during the summertime at bay. I live in a very wooded area, So if you're from the South, you understand what a chigger mite is, and we get those a lot because it's very wooded, and they like those moist wooded areas. So this is very good for those chigger mites if you're going out and going to walk through those woods. It has a little bit of folklore to it as well. It was said in the Greek understanding of mythology and back in the medieval days that it was used to bring in abundance. They used to take it and wipe it around the honeybee box to make sure the bees would keep coming in and making more honey. In the Christian faith, it was used to cleanse as a floor wash to whatever was considered holy or templed or needing to bring in that divine energy. In Italy, women used to find it growing wild and crush it in between the fingers because they said that it placed them closer to that Christ energy and closer to that heavenly portal within joy and abundance. It can be made into a furniture polish using the beeswax and whatever you choose to place into polished furniture and make it absolutely beautiful. It can be made into that floor wash, as I mentioned. It can be made into a mouthwash. It can to help the bacteria that grows in our mouth. Your mouth can be rinsed with it on a daily basis before you go to bed, or however you choose to do that. It can be dried and placed into a little sachet to place under the pillow to help restful sleep and waking with good energy. It can be placed in the wealth sector of your feng shui area to help bring in abundance, and with that water energy flow out any kind of stagnant energy that may be standing there. It can be made into many different beneficial items. Some people put it in shampoo, some people put it in soaps. It can be made into a tincture, it can be made into a tea, it can be just used periodically around the house just to give an uplift of an energy. The Middle Ages also used to place it over the top of the door, so that helped protection and keep evil spirits away. It is known to help with so many properties that we deal with on a daily basis, and so that's why I wanted to come on and do this video today to give you a little insight into what may be growing around you wild, or you may find at the nursery and think, what can I do with that? And so you can do a lot of things with this sweet little plant. You can turn it into a tincture to help your anxiety. You can turn it into your furniture wash. I add it to my clothing wash. I add it to just about anything that I place in my home. This is a good herb to just giving that uplifting kind of sunny kind of energy when you want to be uplifted and just feel calm and just in your energy, just balanced. So that sedative energy it brings in, but it also brings in that uplifting, calming energy as well. It is said to be also good for Sagittarius. It is good for Aquarius. It is associated to the solar plexus. If you guys are into chakras, and you're having issues working with your personal power, and you're like, well, I don't know what's going on. This little bitty herb is also associated to that solar plexus. So that tincture or that rub or that salve, or however you want to place it in, can be associated to that stomach, that gallbladder, and that intestinal area, and it can help place in your daily to place your energy towards your personal power, standing in your power, working with that solar plexus, surrounding yourself with good, calming, centered energy. And so if you guys are looking for something that will help everything and almost anything, lemon balm, Melissa, is your herb. So I appreciate you watching my videos. You guys like and share and subscribe. So I know that these videos are getting out there. Put in a comment. Let me know what you think about the videos. Let me know what you would like to see as content, because that is my intent with this channel, is to make knowledge available of the old ways, the old school Appalachian sustainable ways, and working with herbs and the things in which grow around us is one of those things. Well, I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a fabulous afternoon, and until the next video.